Hello and welcome to Social Media Weekly, episode 24th September 2018. Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. My name is Sean.
I'm JK.
I'm Wehan.
Christina here.
This week, Facebook banks... Oh, wait, hold on.
Banks?
Facebook is asking banks that use Messenger to share user data with them.
What?
Facebook is asking...
Not that! Can
Facebook
you not?
banks. Okay, let's move on.
WhatsApp may bring dark mode.
I think it's to the dark side.
May bring dark mode to mobile platforms. Instagram may enable tagging on videos very soon. Instagram has been seen upgrading hashtags. Instagram confirms regramming feature will not happen.
Why?
Twitter is bringing back the chronological timeline. Finally.
What Twitter?
Yeah. Okay, back to our stories. Facebook is asking banks that use Messenger.
Stop.
Banks that use Messenger to share user data with them. Facebook has been actively pushing for chatbots for a while now on their Messenger platform. And for a brief moment, we even saw companies starting to adopt it. I think it was last year. A lot of companies adopting it. It's very aggressive. They want to use it as their new customer service platform. Because why? It comes with chatbots. It's an incredible way for brands to attend to customer inquiries on time without being there personally. They just answer questions, FAQs and stuff like that. So just last week, The Verge reported that Facebook has been trying to get participating banks, especially, to fork over their customer data that was communicated over Messenger. According to the Wall Street Journal as well, Facebook was reportedly pushing banks to create chatbots that would share financial data with them. Instead, banks and other financial institutions would stop using Messenger altogether or arrange special contracts with Facebook for using their platform while protecting user information. So I remember at one point of time, chatbot was the big thing, and everybody was very using the chatbot. And then all of a sudden it went missing. So there was some speculations going around, things like this. But then they found out actually it was because Facebook is trying to get user information from especially banks. So these companies stopped using Facebook Messenger altogether.
Bad reputation.
They always
What was this?
conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Illuminati.
So it's like the question now is like, when will Facebook stop doing stuff like this?
Never.
They on one end they are trying to buy our confidence and say that, oh, we're all good, nice, and we protect people. And so on one side it's that we want to protect privacy and security. On the other side, they are found to be doing stuff like this. Yeah.
I think Mark Zuckerberg is a Gemini.
You don't know
Double
what he
face.
wants.
What's with you and horoscopes this time?
Like double face.
You don't know what he wants, right?
Yeah, it's like something like that, something like that, something like that, something like that.
Maybe lah.
I think these are all the old stuff lah. I mean, this thing has been happening like since 2016, 2017, just uncovered this year. So it is quite a bad year for Facebook. Well,
Are they gonna go down?
Not so.
but I do hope so.
Did you hope so?
I doubt so as well, but I do hope so. Because I wrote an article on this, and in the article I did conclude that come 2019, we will all forget all the bad stuff that Facebook has ever done, and we will go back to using Facebook again, and we will forgive Facebook, not because we want to forgive Facebook, but because we feel powerless against big companies like this. And I think this will happen.
So we'll move on now.
Yeah, we
And
will
still
move
use
on.
it.
We will move on. We will remember the bad things, but we will say, so what?
It
It happened. And we still need Facebook more than Facebook needs us.
Sounds like our politics 60 years when the politics like that.
I know, right?
Alright, next up. WhatsApp may bring dark mode to mobile platforms. Are you sure this is the correct word? Dark mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct.
Wow, so game-like. Dark mode here just literally means a WhatsApp that has black or dark designs rather than their current brighter ones. The purpose for this is to make it easier to use during the night, especially when you are texting in the dark. But there's another more helpful reason to turn on dark mode on WhatsApp and all your other apps if they can come with it is the power saving. When in dark mode, less pixels on your screen are fired up, resulting in less use of battery power, hence using WhatsApp more.
In dark mode.
So darkness.
So
Not quack
there are a group of people, right, who's very, very particular with
Darkness.
using like overconsumption of power. Because using electricity power itself is polluting the earth because the externalities, like let's say you build a hydroelectric power plant to power a country, let's say like here in Malaysia, that hydropower plant destroys the ecosystem of the country. Yeah, fish, wildlife, and things like that. So just because you go electric doesn't mean you're saving the world. You're actually still destroying the world, but not in a very direct manner. So there are people who actually run dark mode for everything, because when you run dark mode, right, you actually, like it says, it fires up less pixels on your screen, so it takes up less battery power. They use Google on dark mode. They use everything on dark mode. Yeah. So some of them even go to the extent where their phone, right, they don't use wallpapers. They just keep a black screen.
Oh, so it's easier also lah.
Yeah. So it helps extend their
Some minimalist
battery life.
I'm
lifestyle.
actually wondering, like, those people, because I've been seeing a lot of those people like save the earth and stuff like that. There's like it's like a huge trend going on among my friends. So I'm actually wondering if any of them do this.
Maybe those who are well-read will understand this, and also those who are well-read also understand that by not taking a straw will not help you save the ocean, because 40% of ocean's plastic waste is actually in fishing nets.
Yeah.
So the best way to save wildlife, to reduce plastics in the ocean.
Yeah, really doing that.
To put more net.
The best way to reduce plastics in the ocean is to reduce your consumption of fish.
But
Yeah.
fish is good.
Yes, because the less you consume, the less ocean animals, food,
Seafood.
Actually, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah. Actually, there's one. Because I was doing a campaign for.
How did I miss that?
I was like food, fish, food, seafood.
The ironic thing about how plastic came about is actually because
It's to
they
save
want
them, right?
to save animals. Because that time I think they were hunting for like the fur and everything to make clothes.
So how does plastic save animals?
Because you stop hunting them to make into different products.
Oh, so you have
But
plastic.
we don't wear plastic on body.
No!
Also. Or we don't make
Well,
make
no.
fur out.
Technically, we do wear plastic on our body.
Where?
You know all those compression shirts?
Yeah.
thought
They're
that's
all
like-
made of nylon. Nylon is plastic. Yeah, those are all plastic.
I thought that's rubber.
All what is this called? All synthetic fibers are all plastic. Even your microfiber towel
Yeah.
is plastic.
I see.
Yeah.
No, my point is that time because a lot of people go and hunt like lion ke whatever to kill them, take out their skin, and then make clothes. So they come out of plastic so that to save the animal.
That's what I thought. Like, I didn't know shit was made of plastic. I thought it's made of cotton.
And sometimes they also use the bladder of a goat to make a drinking pouch.
Okay, that one I think I heard before.
So then they use plastic. Sometimes they would harden the skin to turn into a bowl.
Well, 时代变了 things will change. Just like Tumblr.
Plastic tumbler. That's why you meant plastic tumbler. So we created plastic to save the animals, and plastic end up killing animals.
Yeah, into their nose lah, stuck in their mouth lah.
That is because of the human habit that they throw plastics everywhere.
It's not plastic that is killing. It's that, yes, like you said, right,
Our
Faustina,
actions.
it's our habit of what is this called? Our habit of using
Discarding
disposable. Yes, disposable. Because in the past 20 years, our level of like the degree of how we're using disposable stuff, single-use products is so high now. You know.
If only our disposable income is like that also.
Has an inverse effect. Okay, next.
Wait. Where are we?
Instagram.
Sorry. Instagram may enable tagging on video soon. Stop. Technically,
it's already
already out.
Oh, they're already doing it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we're
why.
talking about it.
Yeah.
According to TechCrunch, they have been testing on a way for users to tag their friends on videos. I think I need another eyes.
No.
Like how we tag on photos, but instead of tapping the title icon on the bottom left,
Little icon.
or little icon, sorry.
Icon, title icon. What is that title?
On the bottom left. Okay.
Bottom left corner of a photo. Shh. The button might direct people on a page that display a list of people in
To a page. Not in a
Can
page.
you stop stressing him out?
I cannot research. Okay, start again.
Okay, let's go.
According to TechCrunch, they have been testing on a way for users to tag their friends on videos, like how we tag on photos. But instead of tapping the little icon on the bottom left corner of a photo, the button might direct people to a page that display a list of all people in the video. So such a mouth. I always get this kind of sentence.
Short already lah.
It's like so just one shot like that. Okay, anyway, make sense. See, because 1 minute video can potentially contain more people than
Congratulations, Yepa.
Okay. Okay, back to this. Have you guys had this already? Because I checked and I don't have it in my.
Oh, so sad.
Actually,
I
did
also
it in
don't
one-
have.
Yeah, actually, I did it in one of
you
my
didn't have the
recent
Zoom one
posts.
also.
I also don't have
So you can see here, at the bottom left, there's an icon
Yes,
there.
and then when you tap
So
it,
when
what
you
happens?
tap on it, it just leads you to the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is what Instagram actually released. They say that this is a testing version. It's not final.
But
So they
this,
may remove it.
This
They may
news
remove
came
it.
out in 10th of September.
Just
Did it?
recent, is it?
No.
The
Did it
news
come out
that
in
the
10th
video
September?
came out. What?
Somewhere mid-September.
Which one, the video thing?
Yeah.
But this is
Seriously?
the beta thing or it's a it's a
That time when
permanent
they
thing?
put out the news, it was under testing.
Okay.
So now I'm not sure. Maybe they are testing in our area.
So still in the testing phase lah.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Okay. No matter. I may have pulled an old. I may have
Article?
pulled an old article up.
Oh, it's okay, never mind. It's good lah. Because
I
some
don't know,
people
we'll-
don't know yet.
It's okay because
We'll check again.
it just only hit Malaysia like what 3 days ago.
Yeah, so it's a trending thing for Malaysia.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're on track.
All right.
Yay, Malaysia.
So yeah, what does this mean?
Can tag people when video.
Yeah.
Last
That's
time
the new
cannot tag
update,
one.
no?
What do you think?
No.
I mean, it'll be easier compared to one by one, right in the caption.
You can't tag like in certain parts of the video, right?
No.
So it's just like
It's
from
just
start to
one lump
finish.
sum.
Yeah, you just click on the icon and it comes out a list.
Okay.
Of
If it
whoever
follows, then maybe it's interesting lah.
Wow, a bit. That one's
too
Insta
much
story
lah.
lah.
Insta story will have that tagging thing.
But yeah, for those who wants to tag your friends in video, here you go.
Yeah.
Actually tag it. So
Tapi
go ahead and
yang
tag.
Tak payah mafan one by one at Rehan, at JK, at Sean Teng.
Actually, you're still adding. It's just add on a different platform.
You're just adding a different platform.
But it
Instead of
looks-
it being
yeah.
like all in your description site, you are
But it looks cleaner.
yeah.
Your
speaking of
description is
which,
cleaner lah.
speaking of which, Instagram is also upgrading the hashtags, which we'll talk about later on,
Yes.
which kind of carries the same cleaner approach as well. Description is for description, hashtag is for hashtag, tagging is for tagging.
They're going very
But
clean.
before that, an advertisement.
Before that, an advertisement. We take a break from our usual episode for an advertisement. This episode of Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Palace Marketing. The
Google.
Today
Google AdWords expert. This week we will be talking about. Take it away, Behan.
Responsive ad display updates.
Mhm.
Okay, so for I think the responsive was how many years back?
I don't know.
No idea.
I think it
can
came
ask
out.
Google.
It came out when the last update happens lah. So last time you don't have call to action. What's that?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Continue. Last time we don't have a call to action.
You don't have the call to action text. So now you get to do that which you have what do you call this?
Call to action.
The button thingy.
The
Options.
list, the list of things that you can
For
put
your button.
for your
Call to
CTA
action.
lah.
What's
Uh,
got what
apply.
kind of thing? Example.
So it's the list of call to actions.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Facebook has with
Yeah.
their
Like
advertisements.
apply now, book,
Install.
download, learn more, install, visit site,
The
shop
same
now. So because last time responsive don't have that one. Responsive is just responsive display ads is just headlines, then your business name, then also a short description. So then sometimes I think people also don't know what to do with it. It's either whether you want to click on it or not.
There's no end goal lah.
Yeah.
Just a view goal only.
So that's it. The short one. Next.
So responsive ad now comes with call to actions.
Yes.
Is
And-
it the only advertisement in Google that has call to actions?
For now, yes.
Okay.
It's only on the responsive display ad.
The responsive display ad was the one that last week or 2 weeks ago we talked about.
Yeah.
The updated with 5 headlines and all that.
No, that one is responsive search ad. That's a different.
Okay, responsive search. This is a responsive display.
Yeah.
As long as it's responsive, it can have a CTA already lah. Is it?
Responsive search got no CTA also, right?
Responsive search, I haven't looked into it yet, but we'll talk about that next week.
All right. Back to the story. No. Yeah. Yes.
Just a final thing. Beside you get the list of call to action, like apply now. You also get to change the language also. Chinese, Dutch, English. So
do they
that's-
translate for you or do we need to?
It translate for you.
Is it reliable?
Nope. based on our experience, nope.
You can go ahead and type like some Chinese word and
Like confinement center.
Please don't remind me about that. Such a horrible translation job.
Okay, next up.
Instagram has been seen upgrading hashtags. A few beta versions of Instagram showed upgraded hashtagging functions being tested. When write the description for a photo you want to post, there is a section below location tagging that lets you key in hashtags. It will also bring you to a new page with a list of possible hashtags you can add. What?
En masse.
En masse? What?
En masse, that means in a bulk.
Oh, it is a word.
En masse is in a bulk. So what it does is it opens up like a special, like now what we do is when we hit hashtag, right, and we go halfway and then the possible ones will come up, right? And then you click that one, then you got to retype again to get the next suggestion. This one is, it opens up a page with all the possible ones. You can just tick
From the
put
first
everything in
hashtag
there.
that you put
Yes,
in.
on the first hashtag.
Also,
that you
it's
put
a
in.
related one.
Yeah, all the related hashtags.
Oh,
Yeah.
convenient.
Yeah, so I don't have to type.
So and what they're doing also is right now we are hashtagging on description. but soon we won't need to hashtag on description. It's a kind of the same way as what they're doing with the tagging on videos. What was it we're saying?
Yeah.
Tagging videos.
The tagging
So they
videos,
hide it
right?
there.
So you can tag videos on one side. So instead of you press the thing, because photos is different, right? Photos, you press the photo, all the name pops up,
Yeah.
right? Video, you can't do that. You can either mute or unmute it. So you have to tag that section so the list of tag users come up. And then hashtags work the same way as well. So it will be hashtag at the bottom.
Oh, so there's a hashtag symbol, then you
I
just click.
think so, yeah. I think that will be how it looks like. Or unless it will be like how you have description and location. So maybe it's description, location, and hashtags below. And all the hashtags are like linked.
Okay, I think this is a much better layout in the
I'm
future.
pretty sure you're very happy about it.
Yes, I don't have to
You are
like, I don't like dot space hashtag.
Yeah, those kind of stuff. Yes.
I thought one
It
of
cleans
your
up the-
influence friend teach you to type everything on a notepad, then just copy and paste there.
Yeah, but the thing of put to simplify the description, the caption.
yeah.
You don't want the hashtag to be cluttered.
It cleans up the
the layout of
the
Instagram.
description a lot. Yeah.
So it's much better one.
Yep.
Alright.
Instagram confirms regramming will not happen. We've been talking about this for the longest time, whether or not Instagram will come up with a regram tool. So the ability to regram a post has always been something we all want. Regramming means literally means reposting. On Facebook and Twitter, the high levels of fake news and clickbait crap come from the ease in forwarding somebody else's post without giving much thought. In Instagram, however, it has always maintained a low level of rampant fake news because it's not as easy to share other people's content. Being able to repost stuff onto stories is fine because they don't last long enough to go viral. But we think having the regram function kept out of the post is a very, very good call.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
If you want to keep it clean and
Yeah,
original, right?
there are like third-party regramming tools out there.
Yeah, go.
But I think because it's not built in, people cannot like take full advantage because it's not as easy to use. You gotta like
A lot of
copy the link, go out, paste the link there, and then it extract the thing, and then you use it, and then you know.
a lot of steps.
Yeah, there's a lot of steps.
Then the next day you uninstall the thing. You press too many steps.
So
For
yeah.
people who's lazy to create content, they do that.
Yeah. So at the moment, the CEO of Instagram says that he won't be bringing this, and I think he should never bring this.
Yeah, at least the people who want the source will go to the direct source. Then the people who really create content really gets engagement rather than losing to people who actually regret. So it's a good thing lah. Alright, let's talk about Twitter. Twitter is bringing back the chronological timeline. Finally, Twitter is doing something right. They just announced that they are bringing a button in settings that will toggle their algorithmic timeline on or off.
Got that right.
So,
He got the
Algorithm.
So, since Facebook became a little too messy to handle in early 2018, many people are starting to look at alternative social media platforms as their main, and Twitter is one of the few chosen.
So who has gotten more active on Twitter because they are looking to replace Facebook with something?
Ta-ta.
No? Still very
like-
active on Facebook?
I'm still sticking to Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
There are days that I won't open Facebook.
Are you also more active on Facebook versus active on Instagram versus Facebook now?
Am I still active on what again?
You're more active on Instagram versus compared to
Yeah.
Facebook.
I'm
Like,
more active.
Previously, you would be like spending, let's say, 80% of your time on Facebook and 20% of your time on Instagram, and now it's maybe like 80% on Instagram and 20% on
Yeah,
Facebook.
that was 5 years ago, 820. Now it's the other way around.
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
I think the only time that I will scroll through Facebook is because I'm too bored and I want to find some weird shit to look at. That is the only time.
Why do I go into Facebook? It's just an automatic reaction.
Yeah.
Like after I sian with Instagram layout, I go to Facebook for
Yeah.
That's why.
Because I find like the contents on Facebook is quite weird these days. Like,
I also feel the same way as well.
Really
It's,
not
It's very
so
boring.
so whenever I have I feel like that I want to discover more, then I will go to Facebook.
You are more random, right?
Yeah, more random in life.
But to me, I'm genuinely afraid of Facebook because Facebook to me is like a black hole. Once I go into Facebook, right, the next time I look at the timer, it'll be like 1 hour is gone.
Do you have a downtime in your phone?
No, I don't have downtime. They don't have it for my version yet
Oh.
because it's available for Android P for Pi, yeah. P for Pi.
P for
Yeah, so they haven't rolled out Pi to a lot of Android devices yet.
I see.
Yeah.
But you coming soon also. You
They'll
get
be coming
you get
soon, yeah.
downtime and screen time.
Yeah, it'll be coming soon.
Quite nice screen time.
Yeah.
I actually
It is,
scroll
yeah.
so that you really
It's
shut me
exciting.
off.
It's exciting.
Someone really shut me off. Thank you.
He's excited about the iOS 12 update.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of updates. So thank God.
Except
Except what?
when you want to close all your apps.
Oh my God, the starting lah, a bit hard lah, but
Why what happens? You can't close all the apps at once, is it?
because
No.
it you can't. I'll say it doesn't close. You need to select. So there's a lot of app running. So they even downtime your app such as calculator. Your
Oh,
clock,
really?
Every app.
So, okay,
have to watch
so-
by one.
So what it does is it literally kicks you off the phone,
Yes.
not social media.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Then they categorize your apps into certain. So social networking
Yes.
is they have three categories: social networking, productivity, and something and others
Yeah.
one. So social networking is Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
But WhatsApp also falls
Falls
under
under social
social networking. Discord also falls under that. So sometimes they shut off my. Why so peaceful on my phone?
So can you
Then suddenly-
disable the control by app or have to disable by category?
You have to allow this app. So
Oh, you have to allow
yeah,
app.
so allow this app such as like your
Okay.
WhatsApp.
So by
Stop
default,
lah.
it kind of limits, it shuts down everything. You have to manually enable it.
Yeah,
for
you have
the
to
apps that
manually
you want.
set it. Yeah. So good and bad lah, I would say.
Yeah.
So you have to think.
I guess it's just the first level tweaking that you need to do.
Mm.
Identify the apps you want to run 24/7. Just enable it.
Yeah, correct.
And
Then I
yeah.
like the downtime because they will give you time limit. So you can choose you want 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Then even on customized day.
Mm.
So like you want Monday to Friday only 15 minutes, then you can down it on 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Then Saturday, Sunday is like 23.59 hours.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, that's because they give you the time, they do sell 24 hours.
I don't know what you do with 0.1 hours.
I don't know, that 1 minute off for a while. Then.
Alright.
Okay, well, that's all for this week. Social Media Weekly podcast is available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more.
Mhm.
Our full video is available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook as well. And we are also on our website. Yeah, that's it for Social Media Weekly episode 24th September 2018. My name is Sean.
I'm JK.
I'm Rehan.
Au revoir.
Bye bye.